go. You've heard it right. They say Lubin provided shelter to Stuart's army. It seems like everyone's went over to Lubin and told him off. Lubin has an idle charge, but what a mess. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Perhaps you could convince him to confess and ask for forgiveness.
Is it true?
I don't understand where they got this rumor. Hey there, good night. Please do me a favor. I have to clear my name of this ridiculous claim that I'm the Regent's spy. I can hardly sleep because I'm so upset about this ridiculous. You're strong and people respect you, right? Head over to Butler and put it in a good word for me, please. Proving it. Ollie, lie down. Come on, girl. Straight up here then. Lubin? Oh, I know Lubin is a bad person. Everyone suspects Lubin of collaborating with the Regent. If I hadn't visited him, the mob could have raided his home. It's so hard to stop rumors. I think there's another way. I think we can say that Lubin found where the Stuart soldiers were hiding, then he asked you to take them out since he couldn't do it all by himself. With that kind of rumor, I'm sure people will see Lubin as different, right? Come to think of it, some of the new workers at the manor have been acting quite suspicious. You didn't hear any of this from me, though. I knew you'd step up to help. Finally, Lupin can rest easy. We should spread the news to stop the rumor that he's been working for the Regent. I think it would be great if you spread this story yourself. Really? Oh, I just overheard some other people saying it. Oh, please don't tell anyone I was the one who started the rumor. I really don't have a grudge against Lupin. He's a good man, that one. Okay. Oh, we totally misunderstood him. Oh, poor Lupin. We should go apologize. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you. getting on with the adventure too? It's only a 5.2%, it's rubbish.
Say that again. Bishu? He sent all this to Eureka feet?
Yep. Back before we had our falling out, my brother would send me this sort of thing from time to time. What have I been doing all this time? Waiting for my brother to approach me first. No one told me everything. I understand now why my brother had to make that choice. Thank you for resolving our misunderstanding. As a token of appreciation, I'd like to offer you the safe key. Norman will have it ready for you. Oh, I'll also have it and then prepare the finest stallions. Please take them to my brother. Also, please tell him that I'll come see him soon. I appreciate it.
You did it. Now we just have to convince Uncle Bishu.
Here's the safe key. You can collect the state's horses from Veronica over there. Before you return, I received Ella's reply. She says that my plans are ridiculous and we should be encouraging two of them to talk. She knows full well they won't talk if we don't trick them. They'll never decide. What's wrong with wanting to restore a lasting bond through deception? Although I mean, when I say it out loud like that, oh, maybe she's right. I just can't stand the two of them being at odds. Please, see if you can bring me a bottle of wine without my father noticing. I'm getting rather thirsty. I'm so upset. I'm fine, really, honestly, extremely fine. I'll find another way to convince them to talk to each other. Oh, I can build it before this, dude. I can do that.
Master Montirk asked you to get stallions for the Bishu Manor? Wow!
I was worried because both masters have tempers. Brothers shouldn't treat each other the way they do. I'm sure the older master would have been happy to see his sons finally make up. Yes, you can take these. They're healthy, bright creatures. Your apprentice one? Level up! Although I'm just a blacksmith, I can handle a sword fairly well. The tower is the kingdom of knights after all. I usually just practice by myself in the storage area. To forge a fine sword, you need to know how to wield one. It would be nice to get if I get some better raw materials though. Huzzah! Getting the quest is done.
Gods! What fine stallions these are! Who could be so generous to send them?
Butler, by the gods. I shall let the master know immediately.
Monterk. Yes. Those steeds are definitely from him.
That means the farming tools he sent before really were meant to be a peace offering. I've been so narrow-minded my foolishness has income. I know it sounds like an excuse, but truly I only sided with the regent to try to protect my people. But that son of his still refused to submit to the majesty and still exploits the farmers. The son of Regent Sir Barrett. He's been hiding out at Nuren's birthplace. I've complied with him all this time out of fear he might harm my people, but now I see how wrong I was. I'm not sure how to confess this to my brother. You just tell him. Let's do this. here? Nope.
Several.
Where's it? Ollie, go light anchor. Go on. Doink.
The sun bows down. The king's resting place.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Like, maybe. Oh, it's up to mine, man. Where'd you go? That was good. I'm just right down. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you so much for claiming the key from Briarheart. What's this envelope with the key? By the gods, I must inform Master Bishop immediately. Father's will was among Barrett's things. Here, let me take a look. Father's last words empathize neither in the prosperity of the estate nor the glory of the family. He simply wished for my brother and I to work together to govern the estate. We're so fortunate he drove out Briarheart. I can finally see my brother now. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. My father always had regrets over keeping quiet about the region's tyranny. It really strained his relationship with my uncle, McCurr. I stopped speaking. He was so sad for so long. Cool. There we go. Okay. Bim, 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 bim. Not far off, like.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
There's a few quests around here.
Knowledge is wealth.
I never imagined I'd see a new king in my lifetime. I felt as if I was in the eye of the storm of history. I could barely sleep because I was so excited. I'd like to hear some scholars' opinions on making a record of this event for historical purposes, and I can't think of anyone else who can convey the excitement of the day better than you can, King's Knight. Since you've never created a historical record before, I recommend you listen to many scholars' opinions on this and combine them with your writing. I don't care what anyone says, it's true that His Majesty Theon took what was rightfully his from Surt. As a historian, it's my duty to preserve only the accurate historical facts. I am very busy right now. Could you do me a favor? Vivian, who works at Nersaran, has asked for some self-help books, but I'm in the middle of a really important part of his novel. His ex, the scoundrel, and his new crew are returning from the Chaos Gate. It's a really exciting part. I can't stop now. Won't you please take some books of Vivian for me? Up until a few years ago, His Majesty was no one important. His victory over Regent Surt involved many lucky coincidences. We'll have to see if he's going to be a Neverland King or turned worse than the former Regent. The downfall of the region was bound to happen, and tyrant or not, the region already reached the zenith of his power, so his falling descent was only natural. The same goes for His Majesty Theon, and the only question is when.
You found the clues.
Oh.
Nahun's clay soldiers.
Well, a unique way to leave one's traces. The clay soldier is mentioned in his biography. The sun whispers at the king's resting place. The king's resting place must mean a king's tomb, right? Perhaps Theon knows which one. Remember? This is what you want to record in history. May I read it? These squiggling letters. It seems this needs some deciphering. Excuse me, editing, but I'm sure the content itself is accurate enough. The same historical event is viewed differently depending on one's perspective, and looking at it from many different perspectives helps print a clear picture of the event. Thank you for your opinion, King's Knight. Here. So nice doing. What? What do I have to go to? There's for the main quest. Oh, here.
This is the Termia Library.
This book is thicker than I expected. Should I give it a read?
Flowers for sale! Show someone you care with lovely flowers!
Oh, you're here.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
What? What are these books? Did Boris really send these? Strange, I didn't realize he was paying attention to me, given how his nose is always in his books. Next, Your Majesty, I think we should address food shortages in the city. Then we can tackle expanding our educational system. Excuse me, who are you? Why are you watching me? Wait, didn't I see you with His Majesty Theon? Oh, this is great. You're close to His Majesty, aren't you? Maybe you could figure out how to become a queen. I have a lot of ideas that I think could make this nation better, and being queen would let me do just that. What? Those noises are so weird. For sure.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around the...
I've heard a similar verse.
You want to know how to become a queen?
I've heard a similar verse.
I remember someone singing it when I was young. Oh right, back then Odin was a court musician. He's retired now and living in Sunbright Hill. Why don't you ask him about the line? The farmers in Dakar Plain should be able to give you directions to Sunbright Hill. The Queen of Lutem must be wise, fierce, and benevolent enough to rule the country in the absence of her husband. She also must have education and manners befitting the Queen. And yes, I can tell you more about the latter part. Okay. Oh, I couldn't get in here before. I know, right here. For anyone to be considered for the Queen of Blue Towers, he first must gain favour with the King. Besides that, there are a few obvious qualities expected in all queens. A great walking technique, correct posture, eloquence, proper etiquette, but that's not all. Social skills, courtship, swimming, embroidery, and knowledge of military operations and economics are all musts. Forget about the qualification to become queen. As a king's knight who frequents a palace, you're also required to be familiar with royal etiquette. Allow me to teach you a basic greeting. Please repeat after me. Is this... What's this? Yay, polite. Right. Thank you. Form another. Tell me for. Thank you. Now you look as graceful as any well-bred court. Excellent. Don't forget the greeting. It really befits someone of your reputation. I can go up and do. There's no need for you to be so polite. We're friends after all. I'm the one who should be thankful. You don't have to act so formal around me. You always manage to impress me somehow. Anyway, I actually have something I want to discuss with you. Sir Halrock seems to be going through something. Can you go to the Boar's Domain and talk to him? I'm sure he'll feel better after talking to you.
I have quite a bit to think about.
I haven't even been here yet. Here you go.
Ever the young outsider was knighted.
Show someone you care with lovely flowers.
I hope I get more rich and handsome customers.
Finally, so tell me, what should I do to become queen? I think we've got the right stuff, don't you? Level up. Ah, green and cheese. Which numbers is that? Well, show me, I guess. What? A greeting? I have to know a complicated greeting if I want to become queen. Okay, I can be elegant, I can do this. You fulfilled your deal. But if you find out anything that can help me become queen, you got to let me know, right? I'll give you an important position if I am queen. Promise, please? You want some meat? Okay.